I'm not trying to have anyone else come after me for noise in the background. Hey, it's been a while. Have you ever had one of those friends that when you were younger, you considered them your best friend? You thought you guys were going to be best friends forever? Well, I had tons of those. I don't know if anyone else had tons of those, but I had like tons. I decided to start a new series where I bring these friends. Some of them I haven't even spoken to since middle school. Bring them to my house and reconnect. We'll see how it goes. The person that I'm bringing today, her name is Alicia. And if you guys followed me any time in my high school life, you would know her. There's an age difference, but like, it didn't matter to us. Like, we were so close. We were such best friends. I considered her my sister at one point. We've done different videos in the past, like the BFF tag. We've just done random videos. We've done skits. We have so many pictures, like so many. We hung out all the time. And Snapchat was our favorite thing to do all the time. Got me out of my shell. She's made me like so happy, like genuinely happy. And like, she's that person that I could talk to about anything, and even when we hang out, I feel like we're just gonna instantly reconnect. We still talk here and there, but our friendship hasn't been the same. This is gonna be exciting. I can't wait. Look at her being extra. Hey!
Oh my god, who's that?
That's Roxy. That's my sister's dog. Hey.
Hi!
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Ready to film this?
I am.
So I guess we should talk about like when we first met.
Okay.
Do you want to tell a story? Because you kind of introduced yourself to me.
Okay, yeah, I'll tell the story. So, we started going to this church called Urban Worship Center, and one day I saw Kat and I wanted to be her friend. So I just introduced myself, and we did find out that we had like a big age difference.
You were 12 at the time.
Yeah, I was 15. 12. I was 12. And my mom wasn't like really
for it.
Yeah, because she's like, why are you hanging out with this older girl? Me and Kat, like, we just hit it off.
Like, instantly.
Yes. We never really knew each other's ages until we said it. I just felt like we've always been this.
Like, the same. Yeah, also because I act like I'm 10. Hello. No, but yeah, you're right. We did, like, hit it off, and we were kind of the same. Ever since then, we've been, like, in vacations with each other. Yeah. We've, like, slept over each other's houses. We met like each other's family. We literally were family. What part do you think it kind of like stopped? It kind of shifted.
I think our friendship shifted more.
And that's if you want to talk about it, because I know.
I mean, I'm okay with talking about it. Like, okay. What happened. I think I moved on from it. I was a freshman in high school, and I was 14 years old. And I had went through this like thing with my stepdad, and it didn't really go so well. It was like we basically fist fought, and of course, Kat, I came to her. Like, what really drifted that friendship was just like it being so much going on with that situation, and her mom trying to help me, and my family not wanting them in our business. That's what really took a toll on our relationship. But even speaking before that, you know, my stepdad wasn't really fond of you. Yeah. He didn't really.
Well, I feel like your mom was in and out. Like, she liked me some days, and then some days she didn't. And she also assumed I was a bad influence. But honey, let's be real.
I feel
who was a bad influence? Especially my teenage years, I was such a like goody two shoes. I like played by the book.
I feel like it wasn't that my mom thought that you were a bad influence. I feel like she thought that since you were older, that
the stuff I was doing, I thought you could do.
Yeah, that's really what it was. I don't think that she thought you were a bad influence. I just thought that she didn't want me to be exposed to things that people your age were doing. To be quite honest, I really was the one who told Kat, let's do this and that.
Yeah. And then I would get in trouble for the things that you did.
Yeah, and I will always say, I did it. Like, yeah, and I did it.
Get in trouble for it. It's insane.
We had, like, not really talked to each other much after that situation. And Kat's mom talked to my mom, and she called her, and she
that was really random.
Asked, it was really random. Yeah. I was, like, really shocked.
Okay, backstory. Prom. This was my senior prom. The guy that I was seeing, like, literally left me, like, maybe, like, 2-3 days before prom. Still planned to go, by the way, not with me, which was insane, which is weird.
Sickening.
I guess my mom kind of felt bad, and I was going to go to prom by myself. Last minute, she calls while I'm getting my hair done. She calls me, she's like, hey, I have a surprise, like, a date for you. And I was like, the only thing I can think of, I knew it was you. For whatever reason, I don't know why I knew it was you, because we haven't spoken.
We didn't talk for months.
So, I was like, is it Alicia? And then she's like, I'm not telling you. I'm like, no, tell me. And then I got her to say it. She's like, man, you always ruin surprises. That car ride when we picked you up was awkward for me. It wasn't, I don't know if it was awkward for you and you were trying to play cool. It was really awkward because at the time when whatever happened with you and, you know, your family, I kind of thought you hated me. And I thought you blamed me for most of it.
I definitely did not blame you at all. I was angry because I felt like when it hit the fan that you didn't want to be like a part of it anymore. Like when we found out that, you know, the cops came and they were going to take me home, I just felt like you were like, okay, now it's time for you to go back home. Like I feel like that hurt me the most just because when we're in it, we were in it together. I think that's the only part that I was angry about. I didn't blame you or anybody else or your mom or anything because that was what I wanted, help, and that's what I got. As far as the car ride, it definitely wasn't awkward for me. I just felt like I was calm because like I don't know. Yeah, I just felt like we got that. Like
yeah, I think after the car ride when we like we got yogurt. I feel like
we got yogurt.
Yeah, when we got yogurt and we started talking, you started asking stuff, and I was like, oh, like, and we were like talking, like filling each other in about our lives. I feel like that's when I kind of like eased down, and then it just was like nothing happened.
I feel like we've always had that connection that always, like, no matter what we go through, nothing's ever gonna be awkward for me around you. I feel like we've taken baths together. Like
we definitely did. Let's talk about that for a second. Wait, where was that? That was
we were in Ocean City, Maryland.
Ocean City, Maryland. There was a nice tub. We're just like, yeah, let's just take a bath. Completely naked. Completely naked. Not even bathing suits. Like, we were just like, let's take a bath.
Hold on, let's talk about H2O real quick.
H2O?
H2O in Ocean City, Maryland was the best. I would still go even though I'm old.
Oh, wait. I think you can still get it. I can't. No, you were younger, remember?
I wasn't even old enough to get in. You had to be 16.
Yeah.
And
you were 14.
I was like 14.
Yeah. That was before everything happened, too.
We always not talk for a really long time. Then we'll talk and talk for a really long time. And then we'll not talk for a really long time. I had a falling out that time. And
well, when we connected again.
Yeah, when we connected again, we definitely had a falling out because I just felt like you were like not wanting to be around me as much. I just felt like you were definitely dipping and dodging me because I would always see your Snapchats and you would like be around everybody else. And I don't know, like the thing about me is I'm very selfish with my friends. I'm very selfish with my friends. Like if you're my friend, you're my friend. You're my friend.
I remember that. Oh my god,
that's
so
crazy.
Many stories about
that's
that.
crazy.
Well, also I was like that too, especially when we were younger. I want to say because in like church when Rocky first came, do you remember how upset I got? I was like, who is this new girl?
I feel like we're just so possessive over each other.
Yeah, and it's like I'm not even like that with guys, which is weird. I'm really not. I'm not a jealous person. I let my like boys do whatever the hell they want. Boys, like I have multiple. Anyways, you know, I'm not a jealous person, but like it's just I don't know. It's with you is like different.
I don't know. People probably think that we're lesbian
lovers
not. Or whatever the case may be.
It's just like I don't know. It's like okay. You know how like people say you have like your soulmate.
Yeah.
And like your soulmate's supposed to be like the one you're supposed to be with forever.
Yeah.
But people always like say that with like
guys. Being a lover or
yeah. But I feel like you're my soulmate. Like
I feel like we definitely go through rough patches.
Wait, before you even continue, am I not your soulmate? Like, what happened?
I mean, you're my soulmate. No, she's definitely.
I was waiting for that. You're my soulmate.
No, she's definitely my soulmate. I really do feel like that. I feel like I have this perception of soulmate sexual and then soulmate friend soulmate.
Yeah.
She's definitely my family. She's definitely my friend.
Yeah.
She's definitely, I don't care what anybody says. Like, I've gone through best friends after best friends after best friends, but I would definitely always say that Kat is my best friend.
Yeah.
I feel like after everything, I just think that we have a bond that truly cannot be broken.
Yeah.
No matter what happens, I just think that you know boundaries not to cross, and I know boundaries not to cross, and I just think that we have that common ground, and I think that that's what makes us so special.
I feel like even if we like do kind of cross it, because I know like some things I'll say and you'll like get upset with me because like
Yeah,
I'm too honest, but I really am. It's really bad to do that. We kind of just talk it out. You're like, yeah, I don't like what you said. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. I go, it is just how I feel, but I won't like mention it to you. Whatever, you know what I mean? Just things like that.
yeah, it's like Kat is too honest and I'm a little too rough. When I say how I feel or when I say things, I do say it meanly. And it's not that I want to be mean, it's that that's how I am, and I will never say that that's how I am to avoid growth, because I think that that's, you know, like you should never say, oh, that's just how I am to avoid growing. Like I just think that when I say things, I say it bluntly because I do care about you, and I care about all my friends, and I want them to know what they do that makes me upset or that annoys me.
Right.
And sometimes I could say it nicer.
So where do you think we'll go from here? Like, me being 21, you 18, close to 18.
I definitely think that we're always going to have that relationship, you know, whether we don't talk for months, years, days, seconds. I definitely do think that we're always just going to have that. And, you know, you're a busy person. Yeah. I'm a busy person. Yeah. I mean, I'm still in high school. It's my senior year of high school, and you're working on a career. Yeah. So it's like we're not always going to have the most time for each other, but we do know where we stand.
Exactly. Yes. Alright, so now we're gonna recreate our old photos. Okay.